Worship 94.5, the Tennessee Valley's new inspiration station. And on the line with me, I have someone, you all, I'm not even going to hold you. I don't get starstruck easily, but this person is literally royalty. Why is she royalty to me? Not only because she's a daughter of the king, but she is a legend from my home city and state, Detroit, Michigan. And on the line, I have the one, the only, the most magnificent CeCe Winans.
Ah, that is so sweet. Well,
Yes.
it's nice to meet you. Wow, awesome. Well, it's nice to talk to you.
It's nice to talk to you as well. What has kept you going after all of these years?
Wow. Yes, I've been doing it a long time. And, my love for God, my love for people keeps me going. My love for music keeps me going. Life inspires me, And I know that I'm really blessed to be able to do what I do, So I count it an honor and a privilege to be able to keep going. And I count it an honor and a privilege that people still embrace what I do. It's so kind that they would still allow my music to continue to be a soundtrack of their lives.
So what does CeCe Winans do in her spare time?
Oh, on my spare time, I don't have a lot of spare time. My spare time, I'm trying to chill out at home with my husband. It's nice when we get a chance to chill out and watch a movie or two. Let me see. I just really gave up my time, but I'm so happy to do it. I became a grandma for the first time.
Congratulations.
Miss Day, thank you. I'm a part of the G Club, the G Mom Club.
Okay.
And it's amazing.
Do you have a special name?
No, right now I'm just grandma because he's 2 months now. He came on Christmas Day, so we'll see if he changes that at all. But right now it's just grandma and grandpa.
Oh, that is so awesome. So,
Yeah.
how have you been able to adjust personally and professionally during this pandemic?
I have been fortunate to have family, fortunate to have a church family that was able to make things bearable. We were blessed as a family not to lose anybody to COVID. My brother Marvin got really ill at the beginning, I guess last year about this time. He was, had to go to the hospital, but, we prayed and we fasted and we just, Lord, be merciful and so glad that he's doing well. He came through it. So we're really, really grateful for that. We know that a lot of people lost loved ones and their families look totally different this year than it did last year. So my heart breaks for those who have lost family members, those who are fighting for their lives even now. I was blessed not to catch it that I know of, that I caught it. My daughter, who was actually pregnant at the time, her and her husband had a bout with COVID, but neither one of them had symptoms really. I think they said their taste maybe left for a little while. So I was just really blessed that we weren't hit hard personally. But we were in a position to be a blessing to other people, to be there for those who got hit harder. And that was a blessing for us, in those times you realize you need one another more than ever before. And so it wasn't as bad for me. I didn't travel as much, but that allowed me to be at home. It's not like I couldn't carry on with life. You have a lot of artists who are new artists, and so it really hit them hard not being able to tour and do certain things. So again, I was able to pray for others and help others to make it through. So we're doing good, and I'm just totally grateful.
God is so good. He really is. So believe for it.
Yes.
Now, I'll be honest with you. I haven't even heard the record, but I do know that it's 12 tracks of awesomeness. And I know this because all throughout the years, you have remained so consistent. Your resume literally speaks for itself. Believe for it. What is your hope for how people should receive it? How do you want people to be touched by this project?
I just had an interview with the one and only Bishop Hezekiah Walker, and he just really blessed my socks off. He said he heard the record last night and he just wept and worshiped God, and my prayer was just that we could capture the presence of God in a time where we always desperately need him, but when we're going through what we all experience as a country and around the world, we desperately need a touch from God. We need a revival. We need to be healed. We need to have an encounter. And so we went into the studio. No, we didn't go into the studio. It's my first live record. So I had my first live record and I couldn't have people. So I was like, oh my God, really? My first live record and no people. It was towards the end of the year that we finally did the live recording, and we were able to have a couple of people in the audience. And so they were socially distanced. We have our live band and live singers. And my prayer was, Lord, let us just capture your presence. Let us capture your presence. And he showed up, and we had a great time. It's a collection of songs that will minister to people in a way that they will have a worship experience, from beginning to end. It's entitled Believe For It, which was one of the last songs we decided to do. That's a new song, because most of the songs I'm covering from other people, songs that we sing on Sunday morning with our worship team that have ministered to me. And so people can really sing along with those songs that you know. I went ahead and redid Fred Hammond's Just to Be Close to You, one of my favorite simple little worship songs of his. And so but Believe For It is a challenge, really, to challenge people to stop looking at the problem, get your eyes off the mountain, and lift your eyes up. Look up to the hills with cometh your help. Your help comes from the Lord, and that God is still in control. The pandemic didn't take him by surprise. Everything that we're going through, he sees, he knows, and he cares, and he still has a plan for each one of us. But we have to look up and we have to release our faith. We have to believe again. We have to believe for our healing. We have to believe for our families. We have to believe for salvation. We have to believe for our country. We have to believe for things to get better, and look up to God and begin to declare and decree that God is able, and not only is he able, but he's willing to do the impossible. So Believe For It is an anthem. It's declaration that I'm going to stand on God's word, and I'm going to believe for all of the promises of God to be a part of my life.
So you have a virtual release party tonight?
Yes, a release party, yes, because it comes out on Friday. It comes out on Friday, but we're getting together to do, they got me doing something.
Like something for the people, exactly. Well, I look forward to tuning in. How exactly can people tune in?
Well, I'm sure on Instagram they'll have all the information on how to tune in on Instagram and Facebook. I'm sure Calvin and the whole media team is going to put it together. But I'm excited about, we'll have some guests. I'm going to talk to some of the guests, the songs that I think Fred Hammond is going to be talking with me. He'll be there. Jen Johnson, the Binions I heard were coming. So I'm excited to talk with them and to talk with them about the writing of some of the songs that they do. And, it's just a blessing. I'm so fortunate to do what I do, and also to get to know the people that I've gotten to know over the years. Fred, is from Detroit like us. We went to the same high school, Mumford High at that time. The Commission and Clark Sisters, all the people we grew up with in Detroit that's in the music industry. So I'm excited that he's a part of the release party. Yeah, the testimonies that are already coming in from Never Lost and from the single Believe For It is just, I don't know, it is just, it's just showing me that God is already doing what he said he would do.
I am literally just in awe. Like I said earlier, you are a Detroit legend. My heart is just full.
Awesome. I'm so glad. I'm honored to talk to you.
Thank you so much, CeCe, for calling in and talking to me and sharing with our listeners.
You got it. Be blessed. Thank you.
Have an amazing day.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
That was CeCe Winans, everyone. The legendary CeCe Winans. I'm done for the day. You all keep it right here to Worship 94.5.